my spelling words and multiplication so much?
Honey, let me tell you about the Sumerian.
Mom, summer's over. We're back in school.
No, son. Let me tell you about the Sumerian civilization and how the Sumerian civilization contributed to the cultural elements of the importance of education in the modern world.
Mom, I was just trying to be like Adam ruins everything.
No, honey. This is Mom knows everything. Look at here. I just so happen to have this board. You see, the Sumerian invented writing, known as a cuneiform. Sumerian cuneiform is the earliest known writing system, and its origins can be tracked back to all the way to 8000 BC, and it developed from the pictographs and other symbols used to represent trade, goods, and livestock on clay tablets. Their type of writing system was known as Sumero-Phoenicic. The symbols consist of phonograms representing spoken syllables, which meant words. The direction of their writing, as you can see here, used to be from vertical, up to down. Later, it was changed sideways, like us, from left to right. The Sumerians knew how to count up to 60. The number of symbols were between 1,000 in older texts to 400 in later texts. Many of the symbols had multiple pronunciations used, and the ones that used it the most were the Sumerian. See, they had to go to school, which was also known as an aduba. Shown here, their classrooms, although their buildings were very eccentric and much different from ours, their classrooms, as you can see here, had rows. Some sat 4 students, some sat 2, and some sat 1 student per slot. Do you notice the differences? Yes?
Yes, I do.
Look at the classrooms though. Not very different. Rows, rows. You see that?
Yes, I do.
Here's an example of a classroom. There's this teacher with his students all ready to go. They had to practice repeating everything that they were learning until they memorized it. Then they can advance to the next level. Here in this picture, you'll see a cartoon image of a Sumerian teacher teaching his students. There's girls here. Back then, they didn't really let girls go to school. It was only boys and the wealthy. Times have changed. Now they let girls in. But also another similarity is the bigger the school, the more money that was invested into it, the better education and the better jobs they got. The students would have to memorize and learn their topics, and once they learned it, they were able to graduate as scribes. And the scribes were the people that would document everything, all the notes. So they had to know how to write and how to keep numbers in order to keep track. These were later on became lawmakers, scientists, doctors, and helped their community. Oh, look. Here's an example now of a student with his teacher.
What is this?
Money.
Let me see on my tablet. Very good. No beatings today.
now listen as we hear the Sumerian teacher tell his student a riddle.
A house which like heaven has a plow, which like a cooper kettle is cloth covered, which like goose stands on a base. He whose eyes are not open enters it. He whose eyes are wide open comes out of it.
I don't know.
Its solution is, well, the school.
So, son, do you understand now why you have to repeat and continue to go to school and try to do your best and keep going to a better school so you can get a better education, which at the end will only help you get
Yes.
a better job? I love you, son. Now get back to work.